the Weather's Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Don't forget to catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for hashtag Hawaka Wednesday.
There you go. Boom.
Yes, Alexander just growled so loud at Richard. Like, oh my God, well, you know we're your family, right? Like, what? What?
We was just playing.
Gigi's here, says, good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? It is chilly, but it is sunny. It's been sunny for like the past 3 weeks, and I absolutely love it. I don't even mind the temperature getting a little cooler.
It's that most wonderful time of year.
It's a wonderful time of the year. It's not the most. Brenda's here, says, good morning from Fern Creek. Hi, Brenda. I can throw a rock and hit you. Beth Livingston's here, says, good morning, Weathers and Whack fam. Shelly's here.
Hey, Munchie.
Shelly's here, says, happy Sunday, Whack fam. Jen's here, says, morning, Whack fam. Got my workout in this fine, chilly morning. How are y'all doing? Jim, we were literally just talking while the countdown was playing about how my neck hurts so bad because I've been playing Beat Saber on the Oculus, and like I'm just like, just like my neck hurts. Why would I do that? But I basically turned on my Fitbit for 30 minutes yesterday, and I did 30 minutes worth of songs, and so it was a great workout, but it hurt. So I played. So for those of you that don't know. Jen was so gracious enough to lend me her Oculus, because y'all remember a long time ago when I was like, I want an Oculus, and Jen, like said that she had one, so I asked her if I could borrow it just to see whether or not we want one. Spoiler alert, yes, yes. Oh my God. We might get two. I think we're gonna have to get two because so that way we can play together. Yeah, it's so many American dollars though, but like yes, we are going to get them. It was so fun, like worth it for Beat Saber just in itself, right? And like I've played the puzzle game where you put the pieces together. Like it's really, really cool. Right. And I think that I was looking up like the 10 best exercise games. So like this is like my jam. Right. And so
it's slow enough and fast enough for you at the same time.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I played the roller coaster one. I'm literally almost fell over standing up. Like I definitely think the roller coaster one you should be sitting down.
You get to,
but it was feel
like you're there.
It was very, very fun and very, very cool. So thank you so much for that. Hookness here says, good morning, Weathers and Weathers Chasers. A cool sunny morning in mid-Missouri. I've been cleaning up clutter. Amazing how removing stuff off a table also removes it from my head. You're right. Literally this morning, I've already been cleaning up my closet because I'm switching my winter clothes and my summer clothes. I don't even have that many of those type of clothes.
What does that even mean?
But I've also been throwing a lot of stuff away. I gave it to Mom yesterday because she had a yard sale. But
she did. I forgot.
She did have a yard sale. So just going through the thing that I'm going to have the most difficult part with, but I've just got to suck it up and put my big girl pants on is my t-shirts. Like I have such a sentimental, I'm like, oh, but I want to keep this one. Oh, but I want to keep this one. It's just like, you literally haven't worn them in 2 years. Like, honestly, for the past year, I've only worn Keto Strong t-shirts, right? So I have so many other t-shirts from like different times in my life that I think I'm just going to, they're sentimental, but I'm just not going to physically wear them. So I think what I'm going to do is put them in a book.
That sentimental thing.
I'm only sentimental about t-shirts.
T-shirts and baby toys.
And yes, those toys were from when I was a single-digit child, right?
That's it, baby toys.
And like in Christmas ornaments. Yeah, but I'm not really sentimental about anything else. Yeah. But yeah, like in the garage, I have a pair of rocking chairs that like me and Amber used to sit in when we were children.
So we can throw those away.
No, my grandmother was like, I'm getting rid of these. I was like, I remember sitting in these rocking chairs as a child. She goes, well, I don't want them in my house. I was like, okay, well, I'll put them somewhere in my house.
Do you see how it works?
Yeah, I know, right? It's all over the place.
All over the place.
Sharon's here, says good morning. B16's here, says good morning. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Same to you, B16. TC's here, says good morning. The plan this week failed. I planned to work last week, but COVID had other plans. Oh, I hope you're doing better.
I know.
Lisa's here, says good morning, Whack fam.
We're all with you.
Jen said, have you tried any of the Lizzo songs? I haven't had a chance to try those yet. Those and the Lady Gaga ones are my very favorite. Yes. Like my only problem with Beat Saber is that there aren't enough songs. Like I need to buy them. No, it's not even that. So like Jen, the way that I understand it, only the albums on like the tiles that exist, those are all the songs that exist, right? Like I'm gonna need like NSYNC, Britney Spears, like I'm going to need more music. How often do they update it? I'm obsessed.
Check Beat Saber website.
Here. And let me tell you, I am literally just on easy. I'm not even on normal. And I'm just like, I'm killing this. Oh, like on easy. It wasn't even normal. Oh, Jen said it's funny. I get notifications on my phone as you unlock new things on the Oculus. Glad you're liking it. Do your research. The next generation is coming out soon. Oh, good to know. There's like an Oculus Pro, and I was like, ooh, do we need that? I don't know, but it's amazing.
So cute.
Yeah, Jen said, may save money on a model like mine or wait to see new ones. Yes, I'll do that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Joyce is here, says, good morning, my amazing WAC fam and my fantabulous fine weather at the Fall Festival for the third day and doing good. Keep praying for us. Absolutely. I've been wondering, so I'm happy you're doing well.
All right,
so
that's positive. Put that
Connie
positive
said,
energy.
you can have the t-shirts made into a quilt. Yes, I could. I've actually done that before myself. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put the effort into making a quilt. Or, I mean, those things are like hundreds of dollars.
That's what Brenda said too.
Because they make so much, quilter t-shirts. Yes, they cost a lot of money, which, I mean, they should, because it's a lot of time and energy and effort. Wait. But then once again, I don't want to end up with this big quilt that's just going to sit there,
Is it
you know?
the same, so they basically just cut out the fronts of all the t-shirts.
They cut out like a 12 by 12 and sew them into a quilt. I've actually done that before, and it was amazing.
What do you do with these sleeves?
I feel like mine was even, no, you throw the rest of the fabric away.
Oh, so you just cut out the...
Yeah, like it would just be this.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
There's a bunch of squares.
Yes, exactly. That's how it's a quilt.
T-shirt would be weird shape. Like
no.
Some Jenga Tetris-y kind of stuff.
No, but see, when I made my t-shirt quilt, that's what I did. I actually cut out the shapes, because you see, this isn't just a square. Like yours is a triangle, whereas if mine would just have the keto is dope, I would just cut out that little part. So mine was more of a mosaic.
It's a square. You cut it.
Well, yeah, exactly. But mine was more of a mosaic, and I did that once before, and it was amazing. It took a lot of time and effort.
If it's just t-shirts, how is that a quilt?
No. You have to put it to a backing.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's so many.
Like, it's so thin.
No, there's so many extra parts that go into that.
Okay. Now it makes sense. I was like, well, that sounds way more complicated.
Oh, see, this is more like it. Teal said, take photos of your favorite t-shirts and get rid of them, and maybe I'll just create a photo album. Or I was thinking about maybe, like you said, cutting off the front and then like putting them in a photo album, like just sticking the front to a shirt, and that way I could, or to a like cling film album, and then that way I could just, you know, look through them, maybe write a little like, oh, this was all about that, you know.
That does sound cool.
I don't know.
It sounds really complicated as well.
Lisa said, my son has the Oculus and I've only tried the roller coaster. I will have to try other games. Beat Saber, as in lightsaber. Beat Saber. And what else? Good morning. Hi, Lisa. Good morning.
It's like Guitar Hero, except you're cutting stuff.
Yes.
Instead of hitting.
It's more like Fruit Ninja. You're slicing through. It's like a
between Fruit
Ninja. In Guitar Hero, because it's absolutely amazing. I've tried. They have this 3D puzzle game where like you put it's like almost like building a sculpture more than like just putting in a jigsaw puzzle. I've looked
at figure out that one.
It's difficult because I wish they would show the finished image so you at least knew what you were trying to put together.
Is it a flat puzzle or a 3D puzzle?
No, it's 3D.
Yeah, because I was holding a little village thing, and I was in there looking at it, and I was like, what the hell is this here for? And I was grabbing stuff out of the air, like cutting it.
I feel like the stuff is far away. I'm like, I need to see what this piece is.
I mean, it's very cool.
I put together an easy one. I was just like, okay, that would eat like 25 pieces. They go up to 400 pieces. And I'm like, there's no way I could put together a little 400 piece puzzle. I did the Dance Central. I downloaded the Dance Central demo because I loved Dance Central on the Xbox 360 with Kinect. But after reading the reviews, it doesn't sound like that game gets updated with like new songs. It's like the game comes with 20 songs. Once you dance those songs, that's it. And I'm just like, whereas I feel like Beat Saber, they're actively adding new music here and there, right?
Well, so say do your research.
Yes, exactly.
Is key.
Mom's here, says greetings and salutations, Autumn Richard and my WAC family.
Found something you like, though.
Yes. Jen says more song packs are released pretty regularly. I agree. They need more songs. Yeah. So, and I would definitely pay for them. Like, I was just like, pay for the download. Boop, $9.99. Take my money.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
You might have to put
Cece's here. Says, good morning, WAC family. It's been a while. I'm praying everyone is doing well, recovering from the sea. I know. Well, hi, Cece. I'm so glad you're here. B16 said, I have a plan. I need to execute the plan today after the live. Yes. Today's title is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yes.
And so I saw that in a movie I was watching yesterday, but it's kind of been on my mind for like the last week. I don't know if I was talking to like you guys about this specifically or maybe somebody else, but I was talking about how I've kind of avoided making a plan so that I didn't have to follow it, right? So like if I didn't say, okay, I'm only going to eat these things and do this, like that way, because if I make a plan, then I'll feel like a failure if I don't stick to it. But if I don't make a plan, I don't really have to worry about sticking to it.
Follow.
Exactly.
There's no roadmap.
That's not doing me any favors, right? That's just, giving me
end up lost.
Yeah, that's like giving me an out somewhere. So I've been working on like actually coming back up with a food plan, actually using my Excel spreadsheet to get my macros back in order, like, because I loved Robert Sykes at Keto Palooza. He said he's one of the like what can be measured can be managed type people. Yeah. And I remember that. I agree. Like I'm that person too. Like as much as I want to be like intuitive, real life, blah, blah, blah. Yes. I work better with measuring and managing.
Need rock solid data.
Yeah, I'm a data person. Gina's here, says, good morning, everyone. How the HE double hockey sticks are y'all? I'm doing good. My neck hurts because my neck hurts because I've been living my best backup dancer life with Beat Saber. So
it's not so much that as you swinging your neck.
Okay, Brenda said t-shirt quilts auction off for a fundraiser gift for a patron. Those are great ideas. That's just more effort than I feel like putting into anything. Making
offer the fundraiser.
Yeah, or like do it like auction it off. No, fabric may be too thick for a photo album. I'm gonna see what the plan is there. Yeah. Maybe I could put them in picture frames and hang them on the wall or something like that. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I can just glue them to like a piece of like foam core. Oh, you know what I could do? What they do at like like when people sell t-shirts, like have you ever gone to like Hot Topic or Spencer's and they have all the t-shirts in a square? Like it's like they stretched them. Yeah, they're not frames. They're like almost, I feel like they're like canvas squares where they just have them all next to each other. So maybe something like that.
Design that and put that in your
Jen said there's a setting where you can turn on Final Picture. I just I'm just like, I don't even know what this thing's supposed to look like. Cece said, take a picture of you doing what you love in those t-shirts and then do the photo album. Yeah, that's a great idea. Aww. I mean, or just a picture of me in the t-shirt. Yeah, that would be, that's very vain, but I also feel like it's something I would enjoy more than just a picture of the t-shirt itself. So
that is so true.
I know, right? Kelly's here, says, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Did Kelly. You just say I was vain? Dawn's here, says, good morning, family. Just woke up. Hi, Dawn. Glad you're here. Yes. Gina said, make a curtain. Yes. Two-sided. Yes.
All right.
I do think that's
I love
these
funny. Ideas.
Yeah, I know, right? Make a curtain, a tablecloth. Yeah, something like that.
Very fun.
Sharon said, my plan started today. Excel spreadsheet created. Yes. And in action. Today is my day one BBBE. How long are you going? You know, Excel spreadsheet. Those are my favorite words. So I'm excited about that.
You love you a good Excel.
I do love me a good Excel spreadsheet. So yes. So speaking of plans, this week coming up at work is new hire week. And once again, as you know, new hire week always comes with catering. I am sticking to keto. Right? Yeah, I am sticking to keto. And I am, so Mondays is Salsaritas, which is like, like Mexican taco bar. So I can generally stay pretty keto because all I have to do is make a taco without the shell of the tortilla chips. So I basically just make like a lettuce salad with grilled chicken and ground beef, and then I could it's like a taco tray, right? Put cheese and I can put some of the queso. I can do that, and then the rest of the week, the rest of the week I don't even plan to eat at all. Like I'll bring my own lunch, right? Because I have to like kind of separate myself from that food. So
no, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's my plan. I'm feeling good about it. So. Oh, Sharon said 30 days and then see from there. I love that. Yeah. So I am okay with that.
You can definitely stick to it.
Kelly said take some Quest chips with you. Yeah. See, that would be a good idea.
There you
exactly.
Go.
So
I'm loving this.
Yeah, I've gotten better. Like the last time I had taco tray, I just didn't even have any chips at all. I just got salad and meat, right? But yeah, Quest chips would be good. I'm feeling in the zone in terms of eating. Yesterday I was feeling really snacky. And so here's what I'm working on, you guys, is like incorporating, like, there's no other way to put it, processed food into my diet intermittently, like maybe like every so often days, so that I don't feel the need. Cause we all know, like when I build up this pressure, for like, if I go too long without something, then I'll just like the steam blows off, right? And then it's just like, boom, then it's like binge. It's like, I'm working on not binging. So one of the things I'm practicing is just like not this feeling of restriction. If I want something, I can put it into my plan. And then that way even when I eat it, it's still my plan. Once again, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right?
That's kind of like what Abby said. That's how she approaches things. Like
exactly. Put it on the calendar, right? I'll put it on the calendar.
If you want a s'more, we'll
put it on the calendar. Exactly.
We'll have the s'more.
Yeah. But it's also, but in addition to that, it's planning, it's choosing exactly what I want to eat. Because normally there would just be a day on the calendar where like, that's my off track day.
I remember those days.
So I would just like collect so many things and I had to fit it into that one day, right? So I don't want to do that.
Snap.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully so the internet might reboot because we just lost power.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah. Okay, we're back.
It reminded me of when my family went to go do Halloween. We would go down and be like, hey, this is what we're giving away. This is what we're giving away.
Yeah.
So when we first met and you did your holiday shopping, I was like, oh, we trick-or-treating? We handing that candy this year? Okay. I see what those. She's like, no,
this is for us.
I'm like, Lord jeez, this is another 30 people.
Yeah.
At least.
And so
the last 6 months.
Yes. And so that is what I'm getting away from, right?
Yes.
And so, and I realized, and I just realized for me, it's going to be about like intermittent frequency, not just never again, right? Like there are some people out there that are like, I can never have that stuff again. It'll start a spiral of downward behavior. Like that's totally like valid and that's cool. But for me, I want to get to a point where it's like, it's incremental or intermittent, but it's not going to be forever. That's just not the goal that I have for my life, right? And so I just have to figure out how to fit those things into my life without making it all about those things, right? So that's what I'm working on.
And it's like a tea kettle, you know what I mean? Every now and then you need to release that steam before the tea kettle blows.
And you know, in an ideal world, we wouldn't have these food drugs that I felt the need to indulge in, right?
And they were so convenient and easy to access.
But just honestly, we live in a world where we have access to these things and they are delicious. So I might as well, I want to figure out how to incrementally incorporate them into my life instead of making them my entire life. So
because you're not the type of person that can just ignore them.
Exactly. It wouldn't make me feel good. I wouldn't have a high quality of life. And I'm all about good quality of life.
I think the first 3 months you fine. But then after month 4 and 5,
just off the rails. Shirley said, my mom is coming to visit from Wednesday to Sunday. I'm only doing a mini food prep. I know we'll go out a lot. She's from a small town, so she looks forward to the variety of restaurants. Oh, that's cute.
That's so cool, Shirley.
And and here's the thing. What was I going to say? I was about to say,
variety of restaurants?
So people have things that they I told you, I look at food as drugs, right? People drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. People do other drugs. I don't do any other drugs, right? The only other drug I do, the only drug I do is sugar and canola oil, right? So I recognize that our body has evolved to be able to, when we ingest things that aren't ideal, if we're metabolically healthy, our body is evolved enough to take care of that for us, right? It's the constant inundation of poison every day, right? Because alcohol is technically poison, right? But there are people that drink every single day. So it's not that I think we should never have these things again. Human nature, we've evolved to create recreational things that we ingest, purely for recreation, right?
Yes.
And so I'm okay with putting certain food items in that category. They have to be recreational, intermittent, right? You
have to understand going in what it is.
Exactly.
Second, you don't.
Yeah. Don says, Richard is so supportive. If Autumn said, I plan tomorrow to wake up and just go crazy and do something completely nuts, Richard, that's awesome. Sounds like a great plan. I love that. That's not the type of supportive I want him to be. No, but he's gotten a lot better at that. He'll be like, are you sure? Why? Well, can we think of a better alternative? And I'm just like, no, Richard, because I was doing that yesterday. I was like, I want pretzels. I want chips. Yeah. How about pork rinds? No. How about you make some flex crackers? No. He was so many good. How about we make some cheese crisps? No, Richard. I love him so much. Always do that, sweetie. Always do that, right? So yes, I appreciate him. Yes. Brenda said on my cool. I know, right? I can't wait to hear more about that. On my second keto chow, caramel macchiato, yum, feels like cheating. I know, right? It is delicious.
It is. This is
Gina said, I have to include a treat in my plan. I eat it at the very last thing I eat in that day, and then my fast starts. Yeah. She said my treat is the exclamation point at the end of my daily food statement. I love that. I mean, that's a great way to put it. I do know that I don't want to put it daily. I'm thinking every 14 days. That's what I've decided is my plan. Is every other weekend. Okay. You know, like and so and even then, not saying one day every other weekend, like Saturday is like gobble it all down day. It's like, no, what is the thing that I want on Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday, especially since it's football season, right? What is the thing that I want to, enjoy and then move on, 14 more days, just back on track regular,
Pepperoni and cheese.
That's what I'm thinking. No. And it's always just going to be something, like candy.
Don't get your sweet tooth. You have exactly omega level sweet tooth.
D said, morning, good weathers and work fam. Late joining his hubby fed the kitties. Oh, that's nice. That's amazing.
We're trying to tame it before it tames you.
TC said, I've changed my mindset since Keto Palooza. I'm taking care of the small stuff and feeding my mitochondria. Ooh. If I take care of a cellular level, then the whole will be better. Yeah. I mean, yeah. When you start talking about mitochondria, yeah. Liz is here. It says, hello, Autumn and Richard. Hi, Liz. Your shipment should be in the mail. Brian's here. Says, great morning, y'all. Wow, what a gorgeous weekend. Dreaming of a Steelers win and getting the garden ready for winter today. Tip of the hat. I know, right?
Yeah.
We're dreaming.
Tis it all.
Yeah, we're trying. We're thinking.
We're getting the garden ready as well.
Yes, exactly. The what? No. I barely be listening to what he's saying. And then sometimes I tune in and I'm like, no, that's not right. Renee's here says, good morning, Weathers and Whack fam. I have a bag of t-shirts I'm holding on to. Yeah. I had planned on making my son a t-shirt quit one day. You just gave me the idea to do one for myself. Absolutely. Yeah. I got to figure out. Renee. I have to figure out what to do with mine. But yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm. But I got to get rid of them. They can't keep taking up space is basically all that. In my closet too. Like it just not things that I don't access every day. No, they can't just be sitting in my closet. So I do have a lot of t-shirts in the closet. Husband said last year was my first holiday season of keto. Autumn, remember how freaked out I was over mashed potatoes? This year I don't care. I don't plan on eating them, but if I do, I will just have I'll have just enough. Yeah. So that's the thing one thing that I also always am considerate of now is what's worth it. Like I'm really starting to try to hone in on what do I actually want versus, if it's going to be not keto versus, it's here, might as well have it, right? Because Thanksgiving, I did very well with the cauli mac and cheese. Like I don't need macaroni and cheese because cauli mac and cheese is the same thing.
We knocked it out of the park.
I think we did good with we made the keto stuffing. You remember we bought the bread and then we browned the breadcrumbs. Right. That was good, I
liked our mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Cauli mac.
Yeah. So it's just like I don't necessarily need. It's never the savory things that I need. Not need, but it's never the savory things that I desire. It's always like the sweets versions of them. So, Jen said, so much food prep to get done today, but these cats on my lap are holding me back. You would just toss them off. Just toss them. What? No? Don't do a cat toss? Gina said, I purchased the Chocolate Halloween peanut butter ghost, put them in the fridge. Delicious and satisfying. Yeah, I would eat all, 6 of those in one sitting. I would just pop them.
Choc zero.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Kelly said, make t-shirt, throw pillows, covers, and have a giveaway. No, you guys, with this giveaway. No, I'm not shipping things out. Thank you. I appreciate the idea. No more giveaways.
Quality brains in this.
TC said, is there a quilting person at church who you can pay? I don't go to church, so I don't have those connections.
You have to ask your mom.
Yeah, I know, right? No.
I know a couple.
Kelly said, late and good morning. Hi, Kelly. I'm glad that you're here.
I know some quilting ladies.
Don said, I have a cedar chest full of concert t-shirts. Not sure what I'll eventually do with them. Yeah, that's pretty much where I am. Like t-shirts from, I get event t-shirts, Also corporate swag, right? So I have tons of t-shirts from Target, IBM, just any of my old companies. I love wearing like swag. So I have lots of t-shirts, right? So
that you never wear.
That I never look at even more, Hook that said we dropped a bag of stuff at the Goodwill and Brian saw one of the t-shirts. He said, you're getting rid of your cat's shirt. I had a mini meltdown in front of the guy helping unload. I know, right? Because they're so sentimental and attached to memories.
Wait, who are they?
The t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. So, but I just have to be realistic about, they're taking up space.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
even if I put them in a box and then move them out to the second garage, like what's the point, right? Like it's like safety blanket things, they don't have an active purpose in my life. And as you guys know, we just talked about, I don't see the value of keeping things that don't have an active purpose in my life, except for like a few,
sentimental,
very few, like if
that's
it can't
hit those third rails.
If it can't fit into a container that's this big, I don't want like that's the max.
You're a very
limit.
throwawayable type of person.
Yeah,
it's funny now watching you have the throwawayable type of thing.
Yeah,
on sentimental things.
Yeah,
now I'm seeing like a clash of maybe we can keep these.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have 3 plastic chests of t-shirts.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'm just like, no, that's pointless. That doesn't make any sense, right? Because every year I'm like, I get in the mood to throw stuff away, and then I look at that thing of t-shirts and I'm like, maybe next year, you know? But I'm like, they just sit there for another year until I see them. So I think I have to figure out some craft project.
You wearing them? How about like
no, because I don't want to wear them. I just want them. I want to keep them. Like I don't want to wear them. There aren't enough days in the year for me to cycle through every t-shirt I have, and that's too much laundry. Like I'm not doing that much laundry to wear a different t-shirt every day. No,
you
absolutely
do the same
not.
Amount of laundry because you gotta wear t-shirts every day.
No, I be doubling up sometimes. I'm just like, oh, wore that yesterday. Let me shake it out. No, it's good enough. So. That's from Hamilton.
No, it's you.
So
it's you.
There's just not enough occasions. Plus, I don't like wearing clothes if I don't have anywhere to go. Like I'll just wear a plain Keto Strong t-shirt. Who's gonna be looking at me in my my IBM t-shirt? It doesn't matter. So that's just what I'm.
Autumn?
Hooped said I had to tell myself I want someone to enjoy it as much as I did. I have new t-shirts. Thank you, Keto Strong. I know, right? I don't care about other people enough to want them to enjoy other stuff. Like B16 said, I'm struggling to get rid of my t-shirts from half marathons. I ran those 13.1 miles and earned that t-shirt as well as medals. The same thing. I used to participate in all sorts of 5Ks and everything. And I have the t-shirts. I have the bibs. I have the bib with the safety pin. No. Oh. And the like with your numbers on it, right?
Okay.
And I have the medals. And I'm just like, what am I gonna do with all of this? Exactly. I have to figure out a way to
make a quilt out of the medals.
Not a quilt, but I'm really thinking I might like pin them to the wall or something. Like I might make some sort of art piece. Maybe use the spray adhesive and then just stick them to a piece of like poster board or something, and then just like mural mosaic my wall.
That sounds
because honestly our walls are bare. We're not sentiment.
What's it?
Our walls are bare. We're not art collectors. We're not, people that have decorative things hanging up.
Well, you can get rid of those pictures. But what's that? God, you're so pretty.
Oh my gosh. Somebody.
Take it back. You give me the baby.
We hung that up like a year ago, that calendar. See, we don't do anything with that stuff like that.
Every day. Those are my daily mantras.
Those haven't been wiped off in 2 years. I bet you they're stuck. I bet you need alcohol to get those off now. So
you know what a mantra is?
You don't look at them, you don't read them, you don't know what a mantra is either. Hubnet said, I love pillows and they don't have to match. I do have a couple of sweatshirts that Brian suggested I make pillows out of. I don't mind keeping a few just in case. Yeah, these are things I haven't looked at in so long.
Yeah.
D said first time actually losing weight after Canadian Thanksgiving. Had so much leftovers. I haven't been keto all week, but back to it tomorrow. Bored of that stuff. Keto's my happy place. Yeah, I mean it gets boring after a while.
And you know what just makes you feel better.
Yes, a curtain. Oh, a backdrop. Better. See, now you're speaking my language. Like wouldn't that be so much better than my wood paneling background?
I mean, we gotta go out to the cabin to
Jen
do it.
said shadow box frames or t-shirt frames on Amazon, but if you have a lot, it could be pricey. Yeah, let me look up t-shirt frame. Ooh. Shadow boxes are definitely too expensive, so I know that. But let me look. What is a t-shirt frame?
Sure, it's a frame for t-shirts. What they tell me?
Shut up. Oh, these are like jersey frames. Oh, these are really expensive. What are they thinking? No. No, thank you.
What you could do is, like they say, make you a really cool, interesting backdrop.
She said that's why I do a virtual races. I only get a medal and a bib. Yeah, but still, what do you do with it? Especially the bib. What do you do after that?
I mean, you just put them in a box.
Yes.
That's your.
Beth said no box. Dust. Oh, what did we? The curtains. Allergies, Otto, you won't be able to wash it like a blanket. Yeah, I know, right? Brian said maybe you need to string your old t-shirts into a clothesline from the house in the second garage. Be like, like a decorative, like an art element.
I mean,
I have enough. Lord knows I have enough.
I mean, the only time it'll be an issue is when your mom drives back out and puts stuff in there.
Rolls eyes. Gosh. Hopefully yesterday was the last time of the season, because allegedly yesterday was the last yard sale of the season. I don't know if I believe them.
Oh, God.
What is he chewing on? He's chewing on the back of a cardboard box, Alexander. Why? Why can't you just be normal?
I mean, it was in his way.
It was in his way, meaning he should chew on the non-edible things. Yep.
Alex.
Shelly said, I had 3 giant boxes of run racing concert shirts. Yes, and shirts that were 2 sizes too big. I got rid of all of them. I'm sad about it, but they were just sitting there in storage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it boils down to, Shelly.
Yeah.
It's like
just got to get rid of
sentiment versus hoarding.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah.
How much sentiment do we need?
Yeah. And so I told Richard I was holding on to a lot of clothing that had sentimental value that it was easier for me to get rid of. Like, I remember like the dress that I wore to my 30th birthday party, and like a dress that I wore at a fun time, like event, and things like that. Like, I have good memories in these clothes, but I'm just like, but I'll never wear that again. Like my literal, I haven't worn that dress since my 30th birthday party 7 years ago. I got rid of it yesterday. So it's just like,
did you?
Yeah. So like things like that, for some reason, clothing has been easier for me to get rid of, but the t-shirts is just a little,
the things you value. That's all that matters.
Oh, I was going to adhere them to the wall. Okay. Maybe.
Like permanently?
No, not the wall, but maybe like if I put them on a poster and then I put the posters on the wall. I don't know, guys.
Yeah. I would definitely focus that more on your work environment.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that like in here.
No, they're going to be everywhere.
No.
Yeah, they're going to be in our actual living space.
If that's the case, then give them away.
Yeah. And then also I had to do that with a lot of Keto Strong stuff too. Because y'all know I just make stuff to see if I like it. And then if I like it, I'm like, oh, I liked it. But like, I have so many of those. And then if I don't like it, I'm like, I didn't like that. Like, I just need to throw them away. So.
Look at you.
So Beth said, you know me, I wasn't at the phone and I was doing housework, and I had to run to the phone saying, no, he's like, maybe I'll just put them on the wall. No, Beth never watches. She only listens to the videos.
Yeah.
So it's all about, if I can articulate what I'm saying through voice, because she ain't watching. Like, look, what am I doing right now, Beth? You can't tell. Look, Beth, nope, you don't see it. Well, guess it's on the hashtag replay, so. That's how I mean,
ear hustle.
Ryan said, put them on the wall and cover them in plexiglass to avoid the dust. I know, right? I was like, oh, maybe I could just get big sheets of acrylic, but then that stuff is heavy, so you can't put that on your walls. I should just throw them away.
I was gonna say, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Putting old shirts you ain't never seen up on the wall now, so we all gotta see them every day.
We all, Richard?
Yes.
Who's we all?
Me and Alex and Maddie disagree.
Oh my gosh.
You just said, didn't you, Maddie?
Yeah. So, Beth said still dust. Yeah, a backdrop can be washed. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, something like that. But that's too busy.
Yeah.
So, Britta said, I think the photo scrapbook sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I mean, I would just have to see.
I think so too. I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
And just give them all to people who need clothes.
Yeah, give them all to people that need clothes. No, I'll throw them away. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll throw them away in a Goodwill.
In the garbage box.
In the Goodwill.
Okay, so that's all. We have a busy day. There's NFL today. We have a taping today.
Yes.
Some meal preps. Yeah, multiple tapings. Just the 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. I was like, oh my gosh. So, but it is. It's definitely still more than one. So I was planning on getting some good Beat Saber time in. I might do that right now. I'm in a mood with these clothes, so I feel like I should stay on top of it while I am, just like in the mood to throw stuff away. So I should do that. But everyone have a great day, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Exactly.
Bye.